Hello and welcome to Guns and Gear. You know, I wanted to make a video that was just about fun, and I haven't done enough of that lately. I've actually talked about the defensive rifle, and I've talked about concealed carry firearms. You know, I've made quite a few videos talking about firearms, the Second Amendment, and the conversation that's going on in the country right now. But you know, YouTube for me is mostly just for fun. You know, it's something I enjoy. I originally started posting videos because, you know, I wanted to show my guns and, you know, knives and things of that nature, and you know, enjoy the interaction with like-minded individuals. And, you know, I wanted to have some of this, you know, for my grandson, which now I'm going to have two. And got an upcoming grandbaby in the end of June or beginning of July. So I used to have a lot of fun making the zombie videos, and you know, some folks have asked me, is that some sort of catchphrase, or do I have some type of hidden agenda? Am I talking about the, you know, society breaking down or something? And I can honestly say absolutely not. You know, I like the zombie movies. And I thought I would make a video about The Walking Dead. It's a TV show that I'm absolutely enjoying right now. And what I want to do is make a video showing some guns that I would like to see characters in The Walking Dead use. Okay? That's it. You know, there's nothing special. I'm not saying one rifle is better than another or whatever. These are going to be all long guns that I'm showing in this video. But these are just some guns that I would just love to see in The Walking Dead. Okay? And what I'm going to ask you folks to do is, if you can, make a video and show some guns that you would like to see the characters in The Walking Dead use. Alright? I think that'd be kind of fun to see. Alright, now, you know, one thing that you have to remember in the zombie apocalypse is that basic society has broken down. And so all of your resources, they're going to be very finite. You know, they're going to be very limited. And when you're talking about firearms, of course you're going to be talking about the guns themselves. You're going to be talking about any and all parts that you need to make them function. And most importantly, ammunition, right? So I took that into account when I chose the rifles, the long guns that I have here. And one thing, something else that I'll say, that I did not include a 22 because I just love pissing off those 22 queer boys that run around YouTube. It's just fun. I can just see them stomping the ground and jumping up and down and throwing a little hissy fit. You can fit 500 rounds in your pocket. You can fit 500 rounds in your pocket. At any rate, I'm just having a little fun. All right, now, here are some long guns that I would love to see in The Walking Dead. First off, an AR-15 type of rifle. This one's a little bit different, okay? This is the ordnance TTR, and I've showed this in quite a few videos. It has kind of a unique gas system, and it has a recoil-operated spring forward. And that allows you to have a folding stock on an AR-15, which is just cool. And it would be cool if, you know, you have the ability to use a vehicle. You can have that thing tucked in, maybe right beside you, and it offers some pretty good firepower. Okay, so the ordnance TTR AR-15, and of course that's in 5.56 by 45. Now, you got to have an AK, right? Here in the United States, AKs are very popular, okay? And there's a lot of AK fans out there that if you don't show an AK, they sit in a corner and cry. They really do, and I don't want to see that happen. This happens to be a custom AK. It's a Krebs custom. I don't believe they offer this model anymore. They've kind of updated it. In my opinion, they've made it better. But this is still a pretty darn good AK-47. It has an integrated rails on the sides and on the bottom, and it also uses an AR-15 collapsible stock. Okay, so has plenty of firepower, 7.62 by 39, should be around that we would be able to have access to in the United States for at least a little while anyway. Now, sometimes, or I shouldn't say sometimes, all the time you need to have a shotgun, right? I mean, zombie movies and shotguns just go together. And I know that a lot of people choose shotguns such as a Remington 870, or maybe a Mossberg 500 or a Mossberg 590 pump action shotguns because they're outstanding. But I thought I would show something different this time, right? And I've chosen a Benelli, and this is a Benelli M1 Super 90, okay? And it has a 20-inch barrel, vent rib barrel, that also accepts choke tubes, screw-in choke tubes. And this is just an outstanding shotgun, and man, I tell you what, some things just need to be destroyed with a 12 gauge. Now, the next two guns I'm going to show you are actually pistol caliber carbines. And I think that they would be very cool to see on The Walking Dead. The first one is the Beretta Storm carbine, and this is in 9mm, and it accepts the Beretta 92 series of magazines. Okay, so that's kind of important. You know, here in the United States, a lot of people like Glocks, and a lot of people like Sig Sauers, and a lot of people like HKs and things of that nature. But let's face it, guys, you know, our military predominantly uses the Beretta 92 more than anything else. And a lot of civilians have chosen that as well. So not only is 9mm a good cartridge to pick because of that, but the Beretta 92 is a very popular pistol in the United States. And finding magazines and parts and things of that nature, having a carbine and a pistol that are matched up and use the same magazines, I think it's a pretty good idea. So that's why I picked, and would love to see on The Walking Dead them use the little Beretta Storm and go ahead and fix it up with some of the neat stuff like this this little shroud that goes over the barrel. And you got to put a red dot on it. You just got to. Now the next pistol caliber carbine is it's just cool. And I would love to see them use this. Find a case of these or something in one of the episodes of the Walking Dead. And this, of course, is the Chris Super V, and it's also called the Vector. All right, this is a semi-automatic, and there's fully automatic versions out there. It's in 45 ACP, which is another very popular cartridge in the United States, and it uses Glock magazines. Okay, now this is another rifle, or carbine, I should call it, that has the ability to have a folding stock, so it's very compact. And if you have one of those fully automatic jobs, the barrels only comes out about that far, so it's very compact and really packs a punch. 30 rounds of 45 ACP, man, that would be very cool to see on The Walking Dead. Now, if you've been watching the show, right now there's some conflict going on between two groups of humans, and they live in different areas but fairly close to each other, and it looks like that they may end up fighting each other. Okay, so the ability to have security not only against the Walking Dead, the zombies, but you may have to establish a perimeter to protect yourself from humans. And in order to do that, you may need a rifle that can reach out and give you more distance or ability to engage people at distance. And an AR-10 type of rifle would be excellent for that. This is chambered in 308. Okay, it's also a military cartridge, and this particular rifle is a custom rifle from JP Enterprises. And what's the model number on this thing? It's the LRP 07, but it's a very accurate rifle, and in combination with this older Shepherd scope, this should give you that type of security at distance that you may need, not against the zombies, but against other humans. Okay? So that's just a few firearms that I wanted to show you guys that I would just love to see featured on The Walking Dead. Alright, well, now I would like to open this up to everyone to make a video if you'd like to, and show me what guns that you would like to see, specific guns that you would like to see on The Walking Dead. With that, I'd like to thank you folks for watching my videos. I certainly appreciate it, and let's continue to have fun here on YouTube. With that, thanks, and remember to shoot straight on the range and in life. Thanks.